My mother said you my when you came out. Don't ever talk back. I handed you.
That's disgusting.
You're watching Two Brains React. This brain is Marlon.
This brain is Liv.
And today we're going to rewind react to Cannibal Ox, The Cold Vein.
Which I believe was released on my 4th birthday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So what year was this?
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was on our list to react to, and then it got suggested to us by Marlon Cumberbatch.
My guy.
It shares your name, apparently. He suggested that we do it because it's got LP production, apparently.
The whole thing produced by LP.
The entire thing.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to hear that because I love LP production.
Yes.
So it's 15 songs long. I think it's quite long, isn't it?
Yeah, I think most of the songs are quite lengthy in this one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's get into it. The first one is called Iron Galaxy. This is pretty experimental, these sounds in the background.
Yeah, I mean, turn of the millennium, people were incorporating more electronic shit into their music, so...
So who is Cannibal Ox? I literally know nothing.
Duo.
Oh, I see, it's more than one guy.
Yeah, they're a duo.
Didn't know that.
They're a duo, I believe they're from Harlem.
Okay.
I think, yeah, so obviously LP's from New York as well.
Right, yeah.
Life feel like earth don't spin, whirlwinds might blend, life's at a standstill, dangerous.
Wordplay, that's very nice.
I'ma live life after this one crime, one line from the megala, blow spine. Strive, live live, fuck 5, I want 108 mics.
Yeah. So fuck 5, I want 108 mics, which I believe is, I think in, what's the magazine? The Source magazine.
Okay.
Like to get 5 mics is like their perfect score, and like never, they very rarely give them out. But I don't know the significance of having 108 mics.
OJ Wick splits, mad quick, spinning 360 wave. C4 blew the door, number 8, summer face. Locked up, cat born, 9 ways, come home, mad
This guy reminds me like a little bit of Danny Brown.
You think so?
Just a very kind of like open-mouthed rapping, do you know what I mean?
Kind of, yeah.
This production is fire though.
And if there's crack in the basement, crackheads stand adjacent, anger displacement. What you figure? That chalky outline on the ground is a father figure, so he steps to the next
The chalk outline on the ground is your father figure.
Yeah. That's brutal, isn't it?
That is. I mean, they're called Cannibal Ox. So.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
New York is evil at its core, so those who have more than them prepare to be victims. Ate up.
Yeah, New York is evil at its core because it's the Big
Apple, and he talked about Big Apple worms in apples.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Push my head on 115, but miracles only happen on 34. So I guess life is me, and death is the me.
Wait, no, go back. I rest my head on 115, but miracles only happen on 34th.
Right.
So he said, I rest my head on 115. I know that in America, welfare checks come in on the 1st and the 15th.
Oh.
So I rest my head on 115, but miracles only happen on 34th. Obviously, the miracle on 34th Street, the film. Yeah.
But also, what area is 115th Street?
What, in New York? I don't know.
Is it like
a poorer neighbourhood?
Possibly. Okay, that was fire.
Very interesting.
I'm very excited for the rest of this album now. That was very good. Okay, Ox out the cage.
1, 2, ladies and gentlemen. Very talented cannibals. The boombox national scratch demonstrator attached that to dedicate. And demand a saturated burn mega radio dial.
That sounds like LP. Does LP have any vocal contribution on this album? Because that sounds like LP.
Do you think? Yeah, LP.
Yeah, and he's got a verse as well.
Yeah, it is LP. Okay, so the two members, Vast Air and Vordal Megala. Are those the two members?
I guess so.
Those are dope names.
Me in the catacombs, nappy headed, never used the combs, and built with the forces that blew away Darby's home. I'm honest to a fault, it's my fault I'm that honest.
I'm honest to a fault, and it's my fault that I'm that honest.
I'm honest to what was
I'm
the
honest
first
to a fault, and it's my fault that I'm that honest.
Oh,
I like
interesting.
Out the cage and blaze the nice cold bowl of sage, patrolling the maze with 4 holes and blades. Profanity with middle finger fuckers, live for you duckers, suckers. I don't have an MP.
So I don't have an M piece. I really like his style of rapping though. I think it sounds so good. Okay, so this is Atom feature. I don't know who these people are.
Alaska of Atom's family and
Cryptic
Cryptic
of
Atom's
Atom's
family. What?
Huh?
Alaska of Atom's family and Cryptic of Atom's. Oh, so they're
Atom's
members
family?
of. I assume, yeah.
Have you heard of them before?
No.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What is that?
I have no fucking idea.
That's real interesting sounding, isn't it?
Pop shit, apocalypse, top of propaganda, force fed to the populace. On top of this, I move posterior, from impoverished to
Which was this one?
I don't know.
He sounds a bit like Denzel to me. Just in the style of
The
the rap,
intonation?
like the flow, the intonation, just the style of it.
I get that.
So do you think Denzel probably takes inspiration from this guy?
Possibly.
Whoever it is.
We're all from the same mold. Spores and bacteria, others endure hysteria.
Said we're all from the same mold,
spores and bacteria. So mold
That's so
and
clever.
mold.
Yeah.
Mold.
To expose Pinocchio's growing nose, compose the compositions closer, getting a little closer.
This guy reminds me of Big Pun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to elaborate
No,
on
that was
why.
it.
No, okay.
That's when I take them there so they can breathe air. You're so secure with your insecurity. Perfect world of
Drum pattern's a bit weird as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very
The whole production's a look like very...
loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brave, and a blade that's well polished and sharp. Intends aim to reinvent you, spinning wheels of time.
No,
Just
it's
twist.
like saxes or trumpets or something in the background.
Is it?
Did you hear?
They sound electronic to me.
Maybe.
Now, listen now, house sickers, these niggas, atoms, the illest, cat pillars.
Okay. That was a real interesting one.
It sounded. Do you know what it sounded like to me? It sounded like, in a good way. It sounds like every element of the beat was taken from like a junkyard, and then it's like meticulously like put back together.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of. It was quite disjointed, but it's very cool. This is a B-Boys Alpha.
A B-Boys Alpha.
My mother said you sucked my pussy when you came out. Don't ever talk back. I handed you.
That's disgusting.
This cat sing for nickels these days. Pulling the chrome out. And you acting like pulling the chrome out. Hated the sound of grandma's crying.
Jeez, said cats sin for nickels these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought that was good, that's all. Don't you think that's good?
What do you think it means?
Is that like people on the streets like doing crime?
Doing crime.
Doing crime for like not much reward.
Yeah, because there's no other option.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
My first fight was me against 5 boroughs. I lost my first wish. But remember
Look
that
at piano in the back.
Yeah.
Very cool.
hip-hop, it was 88. Even at the age of 10, phrases levitate.
What's going on here? You know what it sounds like? It sounds like an orchestra like tuning up before a show. Do you know what I mean?
All of us canoeing through sewers with juvenile maneuvers, caught up in nooses from borders with troubleshooters, on corners with coppers. I hop out of Dunkin' Donuts.
What? He's going off.
Yeah, his rhyming pattern is amazing. Wow, that production was amazing.
You know, made me want to go to Harlem and teach those ghetto kids.
Do you hear what you just heard?
No idea.
No idea. Okay, that was amazing. This is Raspberry Fields. I don't think you get raspberry fields, do you?
Do raspberries grow on trees?
Trees? They're like strawberries, right?
Yeah.
I've heard of strawberry fields.
Strawberry swing. Wrong song.
Anyway, this is Raspberry Fields.
Someone's knocking on the door.
You know what I'm saying?
Like bouncing something.
Think you got it figured out by now.
Is that an instrument or is that someone like...
It sounds like someone going...
Yeah, but...
It sounds like someone's
Probably
like
isn't, though.
on some morphine or something and it's wearing off and the pain's coming back.
No, I think it's an instrument. Okay, alright.
If first you don't succeed, try again. Step up to the mic and die again. You got beef, but there's worms in your Wellington. I'll put a hole in your skull and
You
extra.
got beef, but there's worms in the Wellington. Have you had beef
Wellington.
Have you had beef Wellington?
No, I've never had beef in my life.
You've never had beef in your life?
The samples, the flesh, and the beats, the skeleton. You got beef, but
What
there's
did it
worms.
say? The samples the flesh and the beats the skeleton.
Is that what he said?
I think so.
Push your girl's sex technology. I wanna plug in. Now every egg my goose lay.
Oh.
Yeah. See what happens? Fuck
This sounds
the wrong
like
people.
Strawberry Fields.
There's
Doesn't
probably
it?
a sample from Strawberry Fields.
Do you think?
You might get dragged into a kitchen.
That'd be a nightmare to get that sample cleared.
Right, yeah. Okay, that was fire.
It's very strange.
Yeah, a very strange production, but I thought it was fire. Okay, straight off the DIC. What's DIC?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Yo, what? This is East, West, what?
This is, if not stranger, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the beats are getting stranger and stranger. It's
Yeah.
it's like a descent into
Madness.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm nice and you had to put your hat in your sleeve. Deaf judges don't care about your culture or creed or the color you bleed. It'll be
Death doesn't care about your culture or your creed. Death coming for all of you.
And pardon me, my lava spit almost hit you. You know I got lava spit.
It sounds like he's rapping in like a bathroom or something. It's
I
like
know
very
what you mean. It's quite
it's
muffled.
echoey, yeah, echoey and muffled, yeah.
The last hat that tried to see me, he now gotta touch Braille. Everybody inherit
What he said, the last something that tried to touch me, now he sees Braille.
Oh, damn.
Which is funny because you don't see Braille.
No, you feel Braille, but
Or did he say he had to touch Braille?
that's something.
Yeah. Oh, so the last
Try-
something to
try
see
see
me
me.
has to touch Braille.
Right.
That's
yeah.
fine.
Cannibal Ox plus the X, love the sex. Straight off the dick with these niggas, please freeze in the NYC.
It's like that whatever's going wah, 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 is like louder than them.
Yeah.
Most of the instruments are louder than them, really, aren't they?
We stay moving through the jungle, get surviving, staying live.
It sounds like a key change.
It sounded like it to me.
It sounded like
Yeah.
Cypher unknown, Cannibal straight off the dick with these.
He's not saying straight off the DIC. He's
Straight
saying-
off the dick.
He is, yeah. Okay. Very interesting. We haven't had a bad song yet, have we? Alright, this is Vain. LP plays the drums, right?
I believe so.
So is he playing these drums on this album?
I
so,
can't really
right?
tell, which is
Yeah.
sometimes a good sign. This is the kind of thing that Just Blaze does, where he incorporates, like sometimes he'll play his own drums and then sample his own drums and chop them up
Right,
and stuff.
yeah. They're fire anyway.
Twisted up high off the reefer, lost beyond regions, a large chicken reason, just
Ooh,
being
are you
on me
hearing
high.
that piano in
Yeah,
the background?
it's creeping in, yeah.
And one makes somebody jump that line trying to take it.
Sounds like there's a monster, doesn't there?
It does, yeah.
You only 12 years old, someone to snap your neck, your neck. Sandwich your thoughts, gotta pull up. The only cat I know old enough to hustle shit to kids. Him and his 3 man.
Talking about selling a gun with the fucking serial number shaved off to a child.
Well, he said the only person I know who's fucked up enough to sell
To a kid.
to kids, yeah.
Been orchestrated from blocks where animals grow.
Cool. I really like that one. That might be
The
one of my
production was
favourites.
kind of wild.
It was wild.
Yeah.
It was good. The F word.
F-word.
It's like friends and shit.
It's got a really good groove to
It's
it.
very
hasn't
like funk
it? Funky.
inspired, but like funk from like space.
Yeah, it's good.
It wasn't even like that.
Maybe that's what the F word is.
Not funk. Trash that.
Yeah, funk you.
Cupid had me running circles, blindfolded in the daytime with a flashlight, looking for her. Yo, sit back, relax.
What did he
and
say?
smoke.
He said Cupid had me blindfolded, running in circles with a flashlight, trying to find her. So what's the significance of being blindfolded but being handed a flashlight?
I mean, love is
It's like,
blind.
but it's like false.
But isn't Cupid blindfolded?
But isn't it like the idea of like it's like false hope?
Maybe, yeah.
Because
Cupid
you're
being
blind.
like the idea of love. that
Yeah, so
doesn't
you're
really
blindfolded,
exist.
and they give you the flashlight as like the hope of finding that happiness.
I see.
But because
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
blindfolded,
yeah.
you're not going to find it.
Right, yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Pennies for her thoughts. She's my very own American beauty. Red petals when we talk. The F
She's
word.
my very own American Beauty, red petals when we talk.
Yeah. American Beauty's not a great representation of love, though, is it?
No, it's
It's
not.
kind of gross.
I mean, it's not framed as a good representation of love, even prior to the.
Exactly, but he's talking about his girl, like she's my American Beauty.
No, because it's an idealized.
Right,
when
yeah,
when
yeah,
Lester's
the fantasy.
fantasizing about this guy,
Right.
it's the idealized version, but he knows it's not realistic.
Right, yeah.
She like music, got me heavily booted. When I'm not with her, feelings be mixing.
The F word. Don't take it personal. I like you a lot, but I don't want to lose what we got.
Oh, so maybe the F word is friends?
No, they've mentioned a few F words already.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's just... But they're talking about romanticized versions of love.
Yeah.
And the reality of
Yeah.
it, yeah.
You ask a girl out and the universe extends. Tell me to talk to the hand again, and I'll read your palm. I'm smelling your shit now.
Tell me to talk to the hand again, and I'll eat your palm.
Oh, I thought it was, I'll read your palm. And I'll read your palm. Let's go back.
Shit now.
Oh, maybe it was... And tell me to extend my hand again, and I'll eat your palm.
No, she said, tell me to talk to the hand again.
Oh, talk to the...
Yeah. When did that stop being a thing?
Talk
Talk
to
to
the
the hand because
hand.
the face ain't listening. When did that stop being a
Is that
thing?
ever really a thing?
Yeah, I remember that being a thing.
I don't know.
You think you can fit me in that anorexic space between love and hate? I got all of the first one. And
Anorexic space between love and
He said,
hate.
you think you can fit me in that anorexic space between love and hate?
Yeah.
It's a very fine line.
Right, yes.
It's too fine.
Yes. But like anorexic is a very...
It's a very vivid...
Visceral
it's-
way
yeah,
to
but
say
this
it.
these are visceral...
But like
emotion.
anorexic is like thin because they're not eating.
No, but it's also... If you're constantly towing that line,
Right.
it's unhealthy.
Right, yeah. Okay.
technology was cordless, senseless courtship.
Sorry, he talked about senseless courtship, and then he also mentioned about before this technology was cordless. Isn't that a bit like that's a bit prophetic, isn't it? Because even back then, people were worried about how technology is going to influence the way we socialise.
Right, yeah.
And that's more relevant now
Right.
than it was
Yeah,
back.
because it's happened now.
It's happened, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're speaking facts.
Oh, yeah.
Most love that kind of stuff. They don't go.
Okay, that was a bop.
That was the best one so
That
far.
was a bop. That was speaking facts as well. Get this stress rap.
NY City got a nigga feeling shitty, trying to make it through the struggle, niggas bubbling up. Stress rap, this applies to where we rest at. NY City full of nothing but stress cat. One time on Screen Phoenix.
Yo, it's the starving, happy Harlem.
I feel like this is like the most like constant beat on the whole album. Do you know what I mean?
Well, because the other ones
it's
have
very
been
constant, where the other ones are constantly changing and evolving.
Yeah.
I got a problem with your mouth, so I don't listen. Stress rap, you got one, I got five.
I got a problem with your mouth, so I don't listen.
Right.
Which is, again, very applicable today.
Right, yeah.
If you don't like what someone's hearing...
What someone's saying.
What someone's hearing. If you don't like what someone's saying, especially in, like, you know, on any platform, on YouTube or music, just don't listen. You've got so many alternative options. You can listen to whatever you like.
For sure.
Fuck a soul, even God knows his body is hollow. You love New York, but
Fuck a soul, even God knows this body is hollow. This is a very apocalyptic album, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's called The Cold Vein. You know? Okay.
Structurally, that was the most traditional one so far.
For sure. Do you think maybe it's because like what they were talking about? They're talking about being in Harlem and like talking about the situation and stuff. So maybe it was constant like that just to like show the cyclical nature of it, the fact that it's ongoing. This is Battle for Asgard. Oh.
Battle for Asgard.
This is before the Avengers came out.
No, it wasn't.
I mean the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it from the comics.
Yeah, this is
OG fans.
50, 60, 70 years old.
Yeah. Okay, so this is featuring Life.
Lifelong. And Sea Rays Walls.
Walls.
Sea Rays Walls.
Have you heard of either of those people?
No.
Okay, let's have a look. This sounds like the Kinks or something.
You think so?
Yeah.
Into the world where cities grow. Lifelong thinking planets. Abundant with the scenery. Strapped the whole team's weaponry machinery. Before knowing I land mines.
We've got some like spacey sounds or the wah 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 spacey kind of sounds.
Yeah.
That's got us on another planet, right? Or is it just like in Norway?
No.
It's on another planet?
Well, I mean, Asgard in like Norse mythology is like in the sky, isn't it?
Right, so that's another planet. Yeah.
All gone on the floor. Split belly cause you off the boat.
It sounds like sunny afternoon. That's what I'm thinking. That's the Kinks, right?
How does it go?
And then on a sunny afternoon.
Is that the
That
Kinks?
one. I think so. I'm not
Do you want to
sure.
check?
But that's what it sounds
You think
like.
it sounds like that?
Yeah.
I can see that.
the battle for Asgard, and we fight Asgard. Setting a cascade into 1,000 crystal shards. Throw you in the black hole, make you swim through space. Spine tingling, got the stroll of Galactus, now I'm planet swallowing. Megalith.
He said, I've got the stroll of Galactus.
What's
Who is
Galactus?
Galactus is also another Marvel Comics character.
Oh.
Who's fucking massive.
Oh,
he's like the
wow.
size of a planet.
Oh, okay.
I'm a diamond in the rough, and you Lucy in the sky with a cubit. Your raps don't do it.
I'm a diamond in the rough, you're Lucy in the sky with Cupid. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Yeah.
Why is Lucy?
Cupid.
Why is Lucy in the sky with Cupid?
I thought you said with Cubans.
What?
Don't do it.
You Lucy in the sky with... It might be with a Cuban, as in with a Cuban cigar.
On your raps?
What?
I'm a diamond in the rough, and you're Lucy in the sky with
With a cubic.
So cubic is like a...
Oh, with a fake diamond.
Cubic zirconia is a fake diamond.
That's clever.
And obviously Lucy in the sky with diamonds is the...
I'm a
Beatles,
diamond in the rough,
yeah.
you're a Lucy in the sky with a cubic.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's clever.
We like constellations when they close in. The lost sons of Odin with a mouthful of parables.
We're like
to get 'em
constellations
hooked.
when they close in, the lost sons of Odin.
Mm-hmm.
Who were the sons of Odin?
Thor and Loki.
2 minutes.
This little bit is weird. Oh, well, this is reversed.
That was kind of an abrupt ending.
Yeah, but like they had that little refrain bit, the bit that sounded
Yeah.
like sunny afternoon, like twice, just out of nowhere. It was very strange. Okay, that was cool. Real Earth.
Real Earth.
They lied when they said there was no air in space.
The kind of noise.
What's that,
Isn't
something
that
like
from the
pulse?
last one?
What, from Battle for Asgard?
Yeah, did they not have that sound in the last one?
Dunno.
Line up the garbage.
Dimensional MCs can't handle that.
Yo, music is my lung. Press play on steroid. Life is a breath of fresh air.
What's going on?
This is very strange.
This is very weird.
This ain't a space race, so why you rushing to be the first to catch a concussion from LP's percussion? Watch me throw a sentence.
Why are you the first? This ain't a space race, so why are you the first to catch a concussion from LP's percussion?
Yeah. So it is LP playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about concussion?
Go back.
This ain't a space race, so why you rushing to be the first to catch
Why you Russian?
This ain't a space race, so why are you rushing? Yeah,
Russian.
to be the first to catch a concussion from MP's percussion.
Watch me throw a sentence in the air, say word up. That's just a phrase for my action, like a bump with
Watch me throw a sentence in the air and say word up.
Cannibal Ox is like 007 and Man from Uncle. You off the top rope, but I ripped the
He said Cannibal Ox is like 007 and the Man from Uncle. Which are two spies. Why are they spies?
Okay, I found this on the web for Ox's like 007.
Turn it off. Just turn it off.
What the fuck? Fuck off! Okay, Ox is like...
So, they're spies.
Why are they spies?
Because they're like...
Will Smith and Tom Holland.
They're observing, like, the streets and they're reporting back, aren't they?
What, to LP?
Well, to us.
I'm like Moses with a staff that part the Red Sea. But it's a new day, so I use the mic to depart MCs. This earth is as real as a...
That was hard! Did you hear what the fuck he said?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I like it when it's like that beat was
Fire.
Fire. Okay, this is Ridiculoid.
With LP.
With LP.
Yeah.
Oh, he's listed in this one. Was he listed on the other one?
I don't think he
didn't
was,
see
no.
it, yeah. Okay.
What a broke.
My life's not right. My life.
What is that?
What?
That's from something. Because A$AP Rocky sampled it as well.
Is it?
At the beginning of Tony Tone?
Are you sure that A$AP Rocky just didn't use this? A$AP Rocky's from New York. He's probably familiar with this.
Nice, check. One. I think that's what they said. Shall I just Google it?
Yes.
Is it Salt and Pepper?
Maybe.
My mic sounds nice.
Click it. Yeah.
See?
Mic sounds nice, check one.
Right, so it's Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, okay.
I knew it was something.
My mic sounds nice, check one.
When I send a sickness down, dog soldiers folded in with flying debris. I'll exfoliate your face with the acid inside my stomach.
I'll exfoliate your face with the acid inside my stomach.
Funny self-respecting actress in a German Scheisse film who gobbles donkey dick in human beings.
What are you talking about? A German Scheiser film?
I don't know.
Do you know what a German Scheiser film is?
Scheiße. No, is it super violent?
No, it's
What
not
is it?
violent at all. German Scheiser film is an adult movie
Porn.
involving
Oh.
what do you think Scheiser is?
Oh, poop?
Poo.
That's very specific. That's a small niche.
Yeah?
Acting loud, ride a skate, barely breathing through the heating vents. I try to come back with my family before the poison bleeding.
This guy isn't LP, is
Yes,
he?
it is. This whole
This is
that's
LP. Yeah, the rhyme scheme's off the charts.
It's the chain.
Oh yeah, because we're on the jewels, the chain.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Sit snapples and twist off caps when you fucking with the sickest cat.
Yo,
But he's not saying my mic sounds nice, he's saying my life's not right.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
But
he's going, my life's not right.
Ah.
Yeah. I wish I could have heard more of what they were saying, because I could tell like that the rhyme scheme sounded amazing, like the sounds of the words, the assonance and everything that they used sounded great.
It was
but
buried
I couldn't
in that song.
but I couldn't.
Buried.
Yeah, it was a little bit buried.
Yeah,
I couldn't
you.
figure out what they were saying. This is Painkillers.
Panchila.
Do you hear that instrument? It sounds like a snake charming. You know what they used to charm snakes with?
The specific instrument.
It sounds
I thought
like
that
that.
sounded like a sax.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh.
Some nights we got so drunk, it's like we missed the feeling. Every rhyme I write, I symbolize my future wife breaking her water in a time without order.
Again, it's the same sort of thing where it's like the orchestra's tuning up or something, but it's like a lot of instruments going on.
Look at addiction, for instance, and in an instance, you wake up out of that requiem for a dream, but you still caught it in the rectum.
Do you hear that?
What did he say?
So he was talking about drug addiction, and he was saying, like you wake up and in an instant, like something about, basically he said requiem for a dream.
And that came out the year before this.
Oh, did it? Was it
2000, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that specifically in rap, he's referencing being addicted to like pills and painkillers, which we imagine is like a relatively more recent thing specifically in rap. Like back at 20, 30 years ago, obviously he mentioned cocaine and stuff. I'm assuming that was the thing.
Possibly, yeah.
And like the epidemic of like being addicted to like pills was like just about to happen when this came out.
I think people were still popping pills, they just weren't talking about it.
Yeah, I think so, but that's why he's talking about it. Like,
right, yeah.
Rappers weren't rapping about popping pills as much back then. They were talking about like coke and crack and shit.
Yeah, sure.
Smoke too much pot, bones with bones twisted and knots.
He sounds like he's very far away, isn't he?
He sounds like he's on the phone.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Right in this poem off the phone cord and hand brush.
Yeah.
Yeah, writing this poem on the phone.
On the phone cord, yeah. There's still over a minute left. Oh.
It's like a heartbeat monitor. Is this someone's heart like giving out after they've overdosed?
Maybe.
Now they've hit heaven.
It's chaotic, but it's beautiful.
It's ethereal.
Yeah,
it's chaotic,
but like
it's
those
beautiful.
chaotic piano things coming in.
Do you think that's what like it is like to be about to die? Like
Maybe.
it's you're panicking, but it's transcendent.
Okay. That bit was so cool. Everything about that song was unexpected,
Yes.
don't you think?
I agree.
Like every instrument used, every like just the beat in general was so unexpected. I like that bit a lot. Okay, this is Pigeon.
Pigeon. We got a lot of those here.
We do, yeah.
Birds of the same feather flock together, congested on a majestic street corner. That's a short time goal for most of them. And if my face is worth 1,000 words when it's scarred, I would only hope that 2 of those are cocoa and butter to heal the wounds. And you've got to let go of my constructed Lego, ego, waffle, halo. Hey yo, I'm a black man with an African drum in my chest. these rags, the richest words will break bone. Like the assassination of two birds with one stone. That's why I don't associate with bird brain.
Tired of the Medicaid, deaded by the car, no containers filled with lemonade. You better get a job.
Wow, I love that.
That was one of the best ones.
Yeah, I loved that. Okay, cool. So this is the last song.
This is Scream Phoenix.
I think going on with the bird theme.
Yeah.
From Pigeon. Okay. This is very like
Blade Runner.
Anger, law, stars seen only afar. The physical of more chosen, my craft is balls. Red live,
You're hearing this beat?
Yeah.
God.
Pigeons became phoenix with open minds. To open yours, flow the roar.
So they're saying they were pigeons,
And
but they became phoenix with open minds. Wow, interesting.
Progression.
Yeah.
We in the 9th inning, and I'm God body trying to win, flying against the wind. Existence is struggle, resistance is futile. Meanwhile, we now possess the
Existence is struggle, resistance is futile.
Facts, big facts.
This is a very it's, would you say it's bleak, this album?
Very, yeah.
But it's still optimistic.
Talk about death a lot.
Yeah, talk about that, but they're just being real with it. They open their mind to the darkness.
Right.
pigeon bird got a breath left, heartbeat no more. Phoenix birds morph and we live off
So it's
this.
basically saying like the old him had to die in order for the phoenix to rise from the ashes, right?
Like forks.
I mean, okay, but yeah, like yeah.
Scream phoenix.
Scream Phoenix.
An organ. This is like voices. It's like a choir, isn't it? I mean, what the vibe I'm getting from these choir voices is that they're in heaven now. So maybe there were a pigeon in this mortal plane, and then they died, and they became the phoenix in the afterlife. You know?
They became a phoenix in the afterlife.
Yeah, I mean the pigeon died, and from the ashes came the phoenix.
So they're like looking down on what the fuck's happening on Earth.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
It's a theory.
Yeah, that's got like a twang,
Like a twang,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Country twang. Very interesting ending. I wouldn't have expected it to outro like that. Well, I would say that's a remarkable album, don't you think?
Pretty good.
Because when you consider how long it is, it was fire start to finish.
But when you
It
consider
wasn't
how
like
long ago it came out,
yeah,
if you think of the rappers, like what was coming out of New York at that time,
yeah,
like this is the same year as The Blueprint.
right, yeah,
Like, you know, Nas was well into his career.
mm-hmm.
It was a very, very specific image of New York hip hop.
yeah,
Obviously, because it's the origin of hip hop.
yeah,
But this was very. I'd imagine back then this was very, very obviously, the stories that they were telling were very, very specific to New York. But what it was framed in was something that I would imagine is not traditionally associated with
right, yeah,
with New York hip hop.
yeah. I just thought it was great, start to finish. Okay, yeah, I'm glad we listened to that.
Yes,
Very glad. Okay, cool. Thanks for suggesting that. Let us know what you think of the album in the comments down below.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and open the bell.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.